Workers at the Volta Aluminium Company, VALCO, earlier today rejected a 22% increment in salary from management of the company, describing it as insufficient. In a statement, VALCO said the union executives made an initial demand of a 62% salary increment to the management of VALCO and subsequently reduced it to 55%. The over 300 workers in protest shut down the smelter. During the protest, the workers reportedly called for their salaries to be pegged to the dollar, which has appreciated greatly to the city in recent months. The union, however, says its demands is not necessarily about increasing their salaries or pegging to the dollar, but instead reviewing their salary structure to earn what is truly due them. To explain further to us, I've been joined on the telephone lines by Samuel Agyemang, who is the vice chairman of the Workers' Union at VALCO. Good evening. Welcome to News 9. So you have stated that the 55% you are demanding is not necessarily an increase in salary or demand to peg your salary to the dollar. Kindly explain that to us.
Good evening to you and good evening to Ghana. Yeah, if we say that our demand for 50%, 55% is not an increase in salary, we mean that in VALCO, we have a special case when it comes to our accounting. VALCO is an international company, but based in Ghana, even though it is owned by the Ghanaian government, because our product is sold on the international market. Everything that we do in VALCO is recorded in our books in dollars. So every week, our management give us reports on cost of production. The cost of production also includes the labor wage or labor cost. And all of them is recorded in dollars. When an electrician goes to the CEO's office to fix his lights or whatever, it is recorded as man hours in dollars. So last year, September, when we went for negotiation, we got 17%. So assuming Samuel Agyemang's basic then was $500 as part of the labor cost, I was giving 2,950 Ghana cedis by then because of the exchange rate then. The exchange rate then was 5.9. This 5.9 was equivalent to the $500 they write in their books. So every month they write in their books that we pay Samuel Agyemang $500. $500 in September, October, November, December till dates. But we are saying that the dollar to CD rate has changed. Right now, the dollar to CD rate is 12 point something, I think. So we are saying that if you write in your books that you are paying Agyemang $500, then give him the equivalent of $500 in cedis.
Right. So how far have you gone with the negotiations since you rejected the 22% mark?
It is this that we were demanding that they said that they could not give, because we calculated the difference from last year September to date, and we got 67. And I'm correcting that 62 that we did not present 62. We presented 67 because it was a scientific figure, and that was the figure. But they said that we should calm down for them, and we were so okay. Being reasonable people, we said okay, we can calm down to 55. Then they said no, they will give 22 out of the 55. We said no, we cannot. So last Thursday, we did not reach any agreement, and they said we should come back on Friday. Friday, we went to the table to negotiate again last Friday, and they came back to say that they are giving us the same 22. If we can't, we should go to the Labor Commission for an arbitration. And that's at the point when we felt that our management have no interest in the workers, because how can you and your workers negotiate and you decide that this is what I give you. If you don't, then go and talk it over at the court.
Right.
We feel that is not good, that is not right, that is not good leadership. So we decided that, and two, all the top management or executive management of VALCO are retirees. Name the CPTs, HR directors, and his deputy departmental directors and their deputies, all of them are 60 years and above.
Right.
So if such people are in control of the company, they have nothing to lose.
Right. Samuel, so what will you do next? What's your next line of action?
Yeah, today the issue got to the energy Minister for Lands and Mineral Resources. So he invited us to his office today, and we had a discussion. And he's meeting the VALCO management 2 days. I think he met them in the afternoon, and then he said he will call us again. So we are waiting for their reply tomorrow, and we know what to do next. But it is in the news. Our management said that our action was a threat to the company, so they duly shut and orderly shut the company down. That is never true. The company shutting the company down abruptly like that is never in order, because we have to put a lot of process in, a lot of things in place before you shut. You have to first of all, you have to drain all the metal from the ports. You have to prepare other receiving department for everything before you shut the ports down. But they just switch the light off just like that. We were in a meeting with the national security in that evening, and they shut the plant down. Right. Just like that. And how I can tell you, people or our management staff are saying that they want to shut the plant down and restart, so that in the process of restarting, they will re-employ those that they think that they can just stumble on their their freedom, those who cannot speak, those who will be their puppets, and they will continue to do whatever they are doing. Right. But we are that. This is not right.
Right. So that's a very interesting development. We will surely follow through to see how it ends. Thank you very much.